something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! There's something weird and it don't look good. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghost. What? I ain't afraid of no ghost. What? Anyways, y'all, what's up? It's your girl, Lovelyti. So I know y'all probably like, why the hell is this girl singing the Ghostbusters theme song, okay? First of all, let me go ahead and shout out Devin and all the dudes who have been emailing me wanting to know my opinion on the new Ghostbusters trailer. Y'all, Lord have mercy. This trailer has been causing so much controversy online. It is insane. First of all, let me start by saying this, okay? Dear Hollywood, I'm gonna need y'all to stop ruining my damn childhood. This whole situation makes no sense whatsoever. A lot of guys want to know my opinion on this because, as you guys know, I went in on the Gym and the Holograms fiasco when they called themselves literally changing the entire format of Gym and the Holograms, and I went off. And I want to say that my video somewhat helped people to not go see the movie because the movie bombed so bad that it was pulled from movie theaters within a week. The entire situation was crazy. That's what the hell they get for trying to ruin the Gym and the Holograms legacy, and now they're trying to do it again with Ghostbusters, okay? So as most of you guys know, English was not my first language growing up. I spoke a different language. I was in ESL. I've talked about this in past videos. So for all y'all who come in my videos 24/7, going in on my language, the words I use, my accent, English is not my first language, you feel me? But I think for, you know what I'm saying, for it not being my first, I think I speak pretty good English now. It's not the best. Am I the most articulate person on YouTube? No, I'm not, but I don't care. But one thing I will say is that when I was in ESL, the reason why I take these damn 80s cartoons and 90s cartoons when they try and make these remakes of them personally is because I remember being in ESL. As we're learning English and we're also mingling with the kids who could speak English, one of the things that kind of helped the language barrier was the fact that all kids understood the universal language of 80s cartoons and Saturday morning cartoons and everything else. And even if you couldn't speak really good English, maybe Spanish was your first language or French or whatever, the thing is we could all sit and talk about Saturday morning cartoons like Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, Gym and the Holograms, and things like that. And so these cartoons hold like a dear place in my heart. You know, so when I see them doing these remakes, and the remakes are nothing like the original, it just does not make any sense to me. And I remember at first I thought the all-girls Ghostbusters thing was a rumor because my son was like, you know, they're bringing back the Ghostbusters and making a movie and it's going to be with all women. And I'm like, boy, hush your mouth. I refuse to believe that they're going to make an all-female cast of Ghostbusters. I really thought he was playing with me just to make me mad. And then now the trailer has dropped and I'm like, seriously? Okay, so this is my thoughts on the entire situation, okay? First of all, if you go onto the trailer, there are way more dislikes than likes. I mean, I've never seen so many dislikes on a video, even more dislikes than on the Gym and the Holograms movie trailer, okay? Now, what's crazy about this situation is that Sony will probably make more money off of ad revenue from YouTube than people actually going to go see the Ghostbusters movie. Now, that's the crazy part of the matter. Now, when I saw the trailer, one thing I will say that I did like were the graphics, the special effects were on point, the ghost and everything looked super scary. You know, at least Sony put money into the special effects, unlike the Gym and the Holograms movie where they didn't do anything with Synergy, and we had the technology to make a hologram version of Synergy, but they didn't choose to do that. At least Sony did do that, so I will give them props for that, okay? The thing that bothers me in the movie, not even so much that there's 4 women, because I kind of like the plot. The theme seemed okay. One, I'm not going to lie, I'm not used to it being 4 women. I would have preferred it with the 4 original guys, like how I grew up watching it. But one of the things that bothered me while watching that trailer, and this is coming from me as a black woman, watching that trailer, I was just really disappointed in how they were trying to depict Leslie Jones, okay? Now, I know a lot of folks are going in on her. You know, a lot of racist people are saying that she should not be a Ghostbuster. She's so much taller than the other women. She's ugly. She looks like a gorilla. You know, just all those disparaging words that get hurled at black women. I hear the same thing on my channel, that I'm ugly, I look like a monkey, and all this other shit. Y'all know me. I don't pay the haters no mind. I keep doing me and I live my life, okay? So the thing that bothers me is in the trailer, they're introducing these women. And we find out that the other 3 women are, you know, the smartest women in their classes. You know, they're science majors and mathematicians and everything else. And then Leslie comes in and she says, you know what? I want to be a part of this team. You guys are really smart about that science stuff, but I know New York and we can borrow my uncle's car. And I'm like, really? So Leslie couldn't be a smart scientist? She couldn't be a mathematician? She just has to be an MTA worker? Like, why when it comes to the black characters, they're never seen as smart? They're always used to play the buffoonish character. They're always seen as the comic relief. A lot of people don't know that in the original Ghostbusters, the guy that Leslie is playing, his name was Winston Zedmore. And he initially was a Marine. He was a scientist. He was supposed to be one of the smartest Ghostbusters, okay? But for some reason, they had to cast a black person because they didn't want all 4 Ghostbusters to be white. So they decided to make one of the characters black. And lo and behold, Winston Zedmore was the black character. And once the movie came out, once the TV show came out, they rarely, if ever, mentioned his scientific background, his Marines background. He was just more like the religious, comic relief, always talking about God and, I see spirits and oh Lord. And, they always had him kind of playing that type of character. So I'm kind of disappointed that once again, they have another black character and she's not a scientist either. And she's not a mathematician. She's just simply an MTA worker. So that part as a black woman turned me off.
Leslie Jones is defending her role in the Ghostbusters reboot. The first trailer debuted Thursday, and fans are accusing the movie of perpetuating racial stereotypes.
Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar!
Commenters were quick to note that the 3 white actresses play scientists, while Jones plays a street-smart MTA employee.
You guys are really smart about this science stuff, but I know New York.
Jones responded to the backlash on Twitter, writing, "Regular people save the world every day, so if I'm the stereotype, then so be it." The Saturday Night Live star responded to individual users too, writing to one, "If they made me a scientist, you would be mad at what type of scientist? Seriously, it's a movie. Get over yourself."
The power of pain compels you!
She ended the epic Twitter sesh with this: "It's not a man, woman, race, class thing. It's a Ghostbuster thing. And as far as I'm concerned, we all Ghostbusters. Stand tall."
I feel like they could have made her a scientist as well. This whole situation to me is just crazy. Like I said, a lot of folks are really pissed off. Folks even saying that this is a slap in the face to the late Harold Ramis, who died in 2014. He's the one who played Egon. So a lot of folks are really, really upset about this. A lot of guys are upset. Anyone in the comment section of that video saying that they love the video, that they think, the trailer is fantastic, they are being accused of being a bot. Nobody's believing that anybody would like this trailer. So the whole situation is insane. And a lot of these movie companies are using bots. They're using fake commenters and everything else. I don't believe that a lot of people really like this movie or are going to go see it. One of the things that's bothering with Hollywood is that they're not coming up with anything original. They're not coming up with anything new. They're doing these remakes and then they're going about it the lazy way. It's like they don't even want to research and really try and tell the story. They want to remix it and, put in different characters and change up the genders. And, I understand we live in this fake ass politically correct world, but at the end of the day, they're going to really be losing a lot of money if they keep this trend up because a lot of people are not feeling it. They did the same thing with Jim and the Holograms when they had Aurora Perino play Shayna, and we all know Shayna was a dark-skinned, proud black woman, and yet and still they made her character biracial, but all the other characters got a chance to be their original ethnicity except for the black character. Now once again we have a whole female cast playing the Ghostbusters. So the whole situation is insane. Folks are upset. Folks are going in. They're not having it. No way, no how. If you guys are not going to stick to the original script, please just leave our shit alone. Let us just enjoy the 80s and the 90s as they were, okay? Thank you. So anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. I want to know your opinions on this new Ghostbusters trailer. If you guys have not seen it, you guys can click the link down below, honey. It's going to be on my website. Are you guys excited to see the movie? Do you think them having a female Ghostbusters cast is a good thing or a bad thing? And then how do you feel about Hollywood constantly remaking these cartoons and TV shows, but not sticking to the original script? And then also, how do you guys feel about Leslie Jones's character? While I'm very proud of that sister for making it into a big blockbuster movie like this, she's been in the game for many years putting in work, so I would never take that away from her. But I am disappointed that they would have her playing this kind of buffoonish character. The fact that her line is stating that you guys are really smart, but I know New York, implying that she's not as smart as the other women. I just was not feeling that at all. If this is about female empowerment, if this is about girl power, then they all should be scientists. They all should be smart. They all should be on the same level. She shouldn't be working in the damn subway station. Her ass should be up there doing math and science and IT as well, just like the other women. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.